Yo people, it's Stylosa from unitlost.com, and this is League of Legends. Now basically I think this is like my maybe fourth or fifth go. I'm level 5 hero and I've just been playing against the bots. Anyway, I think it'd be kind of funny for you to watch me attempt to play a game I have no clue about whatsoever. I've never played Defense of the Ancients, any of these multiplayer online battle arena style of games, none of them. This is literally the first one I've ever played, and hopefully it should be quite funny. I really seem to have, like, I don't know what I'm doing. This is the thing, it's like I don't even know what to talk about. I'm just going to talk garbage. I'll apologise for the lack of game sound, that was an issue on my end, but I thought this would be funny to put out there. And also it gruels me to see clips just sitting there on my hard drive gagging to be uploaded to YouTube, and I'm like, look son, I'll upload you, and that's what I've done. I mean, look at this, straight away frame rate's like 212, so I'm thinking 212, yeah, you don't take two up the middle, and then I get told KO, go down please, and I'm like, son, chill out before I start. And then I had to calm down. I thought, no, you're better than this, Mr. Stylosa, just calm down. So I calmed the hell down and told that chap to chill out, and made my merry way down to the bottom. Well, you can see I haven't even got my ability yet. I mean, what the hell am I even doing? What means son? I could have explained it to him. I'll explain it now. Son is basically a child, but I don't mean it in the sense of you are a child. It's just, alright son, how you doing? It's just how we talk around here. It's crazy. The UK being a crazy place of about 1,000 different what do you call them? Come on, what are they called? Not dialects, accents, that's it. See, look, I was going to say as in child, but I thought to myself, I can't say that, because if I say that, he'll be calling me a child. Anyway, look, you can see me going straight in. What ability did I get there? Righteous Fury, I think it is. Yeah, the thing that lets me attack from range. Now, I was having a bit of trouble in my brain. Like, I want to go in and kill the minions, but I don't think that's the right thing to be doing. I think that you just, when the heroes come down, or the legends, or whatever they are, the champions, just attack them. I mean, look, that Shen bot's almost dead. And look at me hiding in the grass. That's one of the first things I've worked out. If I hide in the grass, nobody will know I'm here, and I can escape like a thief. So I don't think I'm doing too bad at the moment. We seem to have pushed them back, but I got problems. Like, I don't know when. Like, I don't know any of the time things. Like, I don't know when to put out and buy items. I don't really know what items to get. Although I was following the Hell's Angel guide off mobafire.com. Because of course I've got no clue, and I looked at the shop and it's like, hang on a minute, there's how many items are here? It was absolutely kippering me. I was like, yeah, I followed that guide, which is supposedly some kind of DPS build for Kayle, although Kayle's not really DPS-y, but I always lean towards tanky style characters anyway. I don't really like being ultra fragile, although I have had a go with Ryze, is it Ryze? Ryzer, the mage guy anyway. He looks like one of them chaps from EverQuest with the big heads, the purple chap. And he didn't seem too bad, but obviously dead fragile. So, like, I'm here now and I'm thinking, what do I do now? Do I go back? Do I stand here? I'm standing there thinking, I'll get experience, won't I? But the minions are not going to kill anything, are they? So I'm like, oh no, I best leave. Time to leave. There's two of them, and they're like equal level to us. And they're coming, and they've got full health. Also, I'm like baiting back into the towers, might do a bit of damage. But anyway, what I was saying is, I only know, like, I think this is why it's an e-sport. It's like StarCraft with all these, like, ironing out the bumps, getting like a smooth rhythm. We're going to kill one. I think we are. I think I get kill stealed. Absolutely filthy that was. Tell you what, that was my kill. It's like you have to iron out all the bad points to get a real good flow going with the way you're playing. Obviously, with me being new to the game, I don't really know what I'm doing. I know dying's very bad. I know killing their champions is very good. But should I have ported out there back to the shop and bought some items? See, I'm kind of aimlessly just flying around. It's like, well, maybe I'm forcing them to go back, but because they're bots, like they just don't care anyway, do they? It's not like a human player. You can't really give them a head feint. And also with the minions, is it best to like stop the minions attacking your tower as much as possible, or let them wash onto your tower, wipe them out, and then push up. There's like so many questions. I think like I was a bit skeptical when I first got hold of this game. I was like, should I play the game? Well, for a start, well, not shall I play the game? It looked like something that I've always kind of shied away from free-to-play games. I'm like of the opinion, oh, you can buy items that are going to give you an advantage, but I quickly realised that League of Legends, from actually seeing it a dream hack, it's not like that. The stuff you buy is cosmetic things, you know, and yeah, I know you can unlock different heroes, but they're all meant to be really balanced. So, well, I'm guessing they are. They have to be, because I mean, the amount of money I've seen in competitions has just been absolutely mind-blowing. I mean, what was DreamHack? Was that $100,000? Totally crazy. So, following my guide, I know it's telling me to get that book, the Fiendish Codex. So I'm like, what do I need for the Fiendish Codex? And I bought that blazing wand or blasting wand or whatever the hell it is, but I shouldn't have bought that according to this guide. But again, the thing is, I don't really know what the stats are, like the attack power thing. Is it better having the attack power or the mana regen, or the, like, I need to really play more of the game to get that down. I don't think I'm too bad for a complete noob either. I'm not the best. I mean, like, why am I running back when I've got D, which is teleport? See, like, that's another stupid issue. And also, I click way too much. I give loads of commands. It's like one click will do. It's the same in StarCraft. See, now I've got Q available, which what's that? Reckoning. I think that's the slow. It makes me do more damage to the target. Why didn't I give it that bot straight away instead of delaying? I don't know. See, I'm chasing the bot down. I think this is the right thing to be doing, and the other guys come with me as well. So, what does that say? Symmetric. And we've killed that hero, which is like, yeah, that's good, that's great. And now our minions are coming up. What do I do? Do I use abilities now to kill these minions? I know I need to kill the minions as they're about to die, get the killing blows for the added gold. There's Seretic saying sorry for the kill steal on me, because it was mine. I'm not really too fussed about losing the kills. Like, I'm only really worried about making sure I'm doing the right thing, because I played the beta of Heroes of Newerth, and I am not joking, that was probably the worst gaming experience I've ever had. I didn't know what I was doing, and the hate was terrible. It was like I joined a noob game as well. It wasn't like I was in a game, you know, where people expected me to have some worth. And I said at the start, look, I don't know what I'm doing. And it was just loads of hate, and I thought, this is terrible. It's like playing with a load of 12-year-olds. Not that 12-year-olds are bad. 12-year-olds could be quite mature, but, you know, that kind of blah, blah, load of crap. And it's like, no, I'm not interested in that. You know, I'm 24, I'm not a child. I don't want to be playing with kids who are going to be talking to me like that. If they're grown up, fair enough, but no, not like that. But League of Legends doesn't seem like that. I mean, all the games I've had, yeah, there's been a bit of trash talk, but there ain't been any, like, outright hate, like, you absolute noob. What interests me about it, though, is that you really, really have to practice with the bots. Because I was like, you know what, I'll just do the tutorial, and then I'll just get the hell out of here and go and play in some league games. But yeah, that would have been very, very bad. See, look, I thought to myself, if I hide around the corner and teleport out, they'll never know. So look, I've gone back to, I've realised that, oh, Fiendish Codex, okay, I need that Mechie pendant. I've got enough for it, but I don't have enough for the Fiendish Codex. And that was another funny thing as well. Some of the earlier games I tried, I didn't realise you could buy the components of items. I was just trying to buy the item, and I was just cashing up my money, and I didn't have any components. And also another thing as well, which I'm going to ask the crowd. What is the deal with the potions? Do you buy a potion at the start, or does it depend on your hero or what you're going to be doing? It's like, there's just so many questions. I think a lot of it, there's not really a guide you can follow. You just have to adapt with the way the game's going. I don't think I'm too bad. I know I keep saying that, but I don't think I'm not like a lost cause. I don't think I've died yet either. Right, that's pure, absolutely pure. So this Shen guy keeps coming in, but he's like, I think he's about to die, isn't he, Shen? Yeah, so Shen's going to get killed. Now Warwick bot, he could get killed as well. I've still got my abilities up. Reckoning. I've got my heal. I should use my heal to chase him down. Also, I've got Ghost as well, which makes me run faster. But in my mind, it's like, no, I'll just use Ghost to run away if things get bad. No, I should be going in. Now, also, if you look at the levels between me and the guy with me, I'm a lower level than him. It's because I've been in the lane long enough, because I was too long at the shop. I didn't use port to get back. Or maybe I wasn't in range when the XP was going down. It's like, that's like a problem with the way I'm playing. I need to make that better. You know, this Warwick bot guy, I know if you harass him and send him back, that's good, because you don't want the... I mean, in my mind, I think what it is like the champions, if you attack the other champion, get him away from your minions, then you kill their minions, you've got loads of minions, you get up to the tower and damage the tower, and then repeat that again, and then again, and then you're in the base. Like, it's like, okay. The bits where, like, looking across the lanes, you'll notice I hardly ever look at the other lanes. It's because it's too much for me to do, because I'm not good enough. I'm like, whoa, what should I do, what should I do? I managed to heal my partner there in crime. But it's like, I'm like, I don't want to look away in case I get ganked. I think it looks like, yeah, so I've got killed. I should have realised, oh dear, there's 3 of them there, I need to get out of there. But it's like, I'm in the mindset of, no, I can take quite a bit of damage, but not when there's 3. That's not clever at all. And another thing I never realised until quite later on, is you can press P and browse the shop at any time. Well, when you're dead anyway. Buy the stuff. I think you could buy the stuff as well. So it's like, that was a bit stupid. Yeah, so you could buy the stuff. I should have done that as I was dead and moved instantly straight out. You know, cut another couple of seconds of downtime. I think that's all it's about, is cutting the downtime down. It might sound like I'm moaning at you a bit. Like, I'm telling you how to play. I ain't got a clue. But I think this game could be quite interesting, and it's, to be honest, it's getting me quite hyped up for Defense of the Ancients 2. If Valve can do a good job on that, and actually they were saying that that's got a lot of casting stuff built into the game, so that could be really good, especially for Unit Lost. But no, I mean, look, what am I doing? I'm looking at that lane. I don't need to look at that lane. I should look at the other lanes. It's like, there's nothing there. I can see on the minimap where the heroes are. Look at the lane up the top. You know, there's 2 heroes on 1 there. Maybe I should go over there. Now, this is another problem. Should I go over there? Or stay here because we're 2 against 1? It's like, I don't know. It's totally crazy. I just don't know. I'm like, well, what shall I do? I don't know. I just don't know. And with the little monsters that come down, the minions, is it worth killing the one on the tank straight away? Does he do loads more damage? It's all a mystery to me. Oh dear. See, I've got my ultimate ability up there, R, which is like an immunity, a shield, what's it called? Intervention. Now look, Asherbot's coming around the side to come and get me. I knew its plan. And so I ran straight in and healed myself. Used my thing. So I'm not too bad in the abilities. I'm getting chased down by that crazy bear thing that Anibot spawned. But look, my heal's back up. Why didn't I use my heal? Yeah, go. There's my heal. But it was a bit delayed. And also, Ghost is up. Why haven't I used Ghost? See, all these little problems, I mean, they'll get ironed out. And I think, you know what, I think the game could be quite good for our channel as well. If we like esports anyway. And this is an esports title. We do StarCraft. We really need to branch out into the other sports. I'm not too sure how the casting works with this. I think there's a couple of problems with the casting interface. Specifically reviewing replays, I don't think it's got the best tools. I think there's an issue with you can only see what one team are doing at any one time, so you can't see the whole map, which is like, you know, pretty much a basic error. But I'm sure they're working on it, the lads and lasses at Riot Games, so that could be, you know, a good thing to happen. So look, I've ported back now, but was that the right thing to do? And look at me, I'm level 7 compared to the guy who was in my lane. He's now level 9. That's like, whoa, there's a big gap there. And if you look at the levels across the game, well, I'm the lowest level. Well, what have I done wrong? I've died. I know I've died. It's because I haven't been in the combat long enough. At least I'll use my teleport there to get back up and get rid of that Anibot. The problem is though, look at that. I've gone straight in and just basically been shuffled by the Anibot. Although, do I kill it? Oh no, maybe I do. See, now should I have just chased it down? Would the minions have killed me? I don't know. It's like so many questions. So many questions. What do you do? Like, I've used my ability there, Righteous Fury, because okay, I'll AoE damage these down because I need. Oh, that was another thing I got into my head. I have to kill the minions to get XP. Well, you don't, do you? You just have to be there when they die. The only thing you need to do is make sure you get the killing blow for money. And I can imagine in higher, you know, very higher tier games where certain players, certain heroes would you know, farm the killing blow, or the other players that allow them to do it so they can get the better items. But you know, it's such a complicated game with so many different heroes. It's like it's very overwhelming. But I suggest though that you do give it a go, because it is quite an entertaining game. If you've never played a Defense of the Ancient style game, or a multiplayer online battle arena, MOBA, or whatever the hell they call it, then I would definitely go with League of Legends. It might not look the best graphically. Things like Rise of the Immortals, some might say that looks better, although that's only in beta. What else is there? Well, I suppose it's Defense of the Ancients itself. You could play something like Bloodline Champions, which is a totally different game, because that is more of an arena battle. Not with the, I don't think you have the minions in that, do you? Again, that's maybe something we could look at covering, but I do suggest that if you want to get into this style of gameplay, I mean, I've dropped a link into the video, click that and check it out. And also you can play with us as well, because we don't have 5 people in the unit loss team to be able to field a full team. We could probably field a 4-man team, or maybe even a 3-man team of recordable quality. Oh, and one dirty little thing as well with Kale, the Righteous Fury. I don't think it's in this game, it was in a previous game. I died because I was attacking the tower with Righteous Fury, but it's like an AoE attack where it hits the tower and like detonates, and it hit the hero next to the tower, and the tower just killed me. It's like dying to the tower. I mean, there must be like absolute like diabolical, the worst things you can possibly do in League of Legends. 1, die to the tower. 2, get carried away and just think you hit Rambo and go in and get killed. 3, spend ages and ages and ages at the shop like an idiot. But these are like stupid things. Like, if I can iron these out of my play, I'll be confident then going into an actual game against players, instead of thinking to myself, because I don't want to get paranoid and think, oh no, I'm not going to do any good here, I'm going to get killed. I don't want that, because that's bad. I want to know what I'm doing. I want to learn a hero or a champion, but what I don't want is when I go into a game somebody's already selected Kale, because then I'll be like, well, I've only really played Reese or Rise, the mage chap, what do I do? And then I would be quite bad. Although I suppose most things do tend to like apply, like, you know, when to port back, how far and hard to push, you know. But like now, if we can see what Siretic's doing, snipe down that bot there, and he's taking like practically no damage off them minions. I don't know whether that's because an ability's up or whatever. I come in and drop the heal. Now I've got my AoE ability up, so I'm attacking the minions. Not really attacking the right minions, because I should be attacking the ones at the back who are clumped together. And again, like the minions that are running out of health, I think I kind of targeted him then, but there's like one at the back there, one to the south. Did I kill him? Yeah, one to the north. Didn't quite kill him, but then killed the other one. See, now that fella's run off now, and it's like, where's it going? I've started to kind of well, you can see I've caught up in levels now. I've not really died that much. Flame Rage seems to be dying quite a lot, which is obviously, you know, that must be the worst thing that you can possibly do, because you're feeding the enemy team with a lot of gold. And also the level is terrible. Look, not level 9. Everybody else, well, I'm level 10. The player above Flame Rage is level 10. That Scarecrow type chap. Is that Fiddlesticks or something? Sounds perverse. He's level 14 because he's just been binning people left, right and centre, I guess. The other guy's level 12 and well, what am I, level 11, so not too bad. So I've gone in again there, right, and I've started to attack the Ash box. I thought I'm going to push the Ash bot back, but I've kind of extended myself a little bit too much there, maybe, because the Annie bot was coming in. I knew the Annie bot was coming, and you know, like going back to this thing about having beats and a rhythm, I knew it was coming, but I didn't move, and I left it for 2 seconds. It gets to me, hits me, nukes me, and as you can see, I just took the big massive arrow off Ash up my ass, and now I'm dead, which was like quite bad. See, I should have pulled back long before that, and while they're attacking the minions, ported back to the base, I guess, got some gear, and then started to go back and rejoin the fight, hoping that our tower doesn't take too much damage. But these are just like the ramblings of a noob. It looks like we're not doing too bad up the top, but again, why am I looking at the pad? I should be looking around, and why didn't I have the shop open? It's like I'm I was probably too busy reading that MOBA fight for like the guys to give me some kind of basic rundown on what to do. So I've used my teleport to jump up to the tower to repel these minions, because obviously I don't want them attacking the tower. But maybe, should I have used my other abilities on them? Because I've got Reckoning available there. Should I have spammed that onto him and just killed these as fast as possible because I've full mana? Or do I save it for when a hero comes? You see, because our tower took damage, but if I'd used my abilities it would have took slightly less damage, and that might have helped us out in the long run. It's why it's an esport. It's like I said before, it's completely why it's an esport. All this timing, games that you can literally get better at and your skill really shows, they're esports. That's the end of the, that's just it. It's the end of the argument. But they have to be balanced as well, which is the hard thing on the developer's part. So now I'm starting to smash through them. Ceretic's moaning what's up with Ash is OP. Does she keep killing him? Maybe she does. Although we seem to have 3 members of our team dead, which must be quite bad. And also a thing which really gripes me is I could play this game quite a lot, but it's not really going to be that many people for me to play with all the time. So it's like, I can imagine that open games or solo joins or whatever they call them, where you just join a random other 4 people, you know, it's like, are these people going to be any good? As you go up the ranks, I'm really hoping that you start getting people who are not, you know, don't have really poor computers, because these free-to-play games, they can be kind of plagued by people with totally crap hardware, crap internet lines, and, you know, really, and then just disconnecting the game as soon as they join, and that's like, well, that'd be quite bad. Because I mean, if you lose a hero in a 5-on-5 or a 3v3, you've had it. You've totally had it. So this is an example of me going too far ahead again. The minion should be in front of me, and I need to get back. But I've done quite a lot of damage to Warwick Bot, and I've got Reckoning available again, so I haven't used it, and I've also got my shield intervention. Could have put that on me, give him Reckoning. And now I'm too far back from the combat. There we go. Should have moved in earlier. Now I'm starting to get chased, so I'm like, oh god, get out of here. And I've just been totally, absolutely slowed, smashed, and murdered by Ash. So I'm dead again, and I'm looking at the pad, and I don't even have my shop open. What the hell am I doing? I think this has actually been quite helpful for me. Reviewing my play, and then like, yeah, well, what am I doing? Next time I play, I won't be doing that. And, oh, our tower's been blown to bits, so we're a tower down on the south side, which ain't too good, is it? Because that's where I've been playing all the game. Where are we? 2 towers down? Did we kill their tower? Oh yeah, we did, didn't we? So I bought a blade. I don't know what it does. I'm just following the guide, because it's like, I don't want to spend too long reading the ability list or what the thing does, because I'm losing time in the lane. And it's like, I've got to get back to the lane. You don't understand. I've got to get back to the lane. So Ashbot's overextended itself now. We should kill it quite easily. I've given it my Reckoning. I've gone up a level. There's 3 of us now, you know, pretty commanding in the southern lane. We should. What do we do now? Do we push straight up, straight in for the kill? Do as much damage as we can to a tower? Or do we leave these minions, because we know that they're heroes in the middle, go straight up and gank the heroes? I don't know, maybe you do gank heroes a bit more than just the minions, because we're not really getting that far, although we are going up level, and they are... Oh dear. Frame rate's been smashed again. We need to get our level up to their level, or as close as possible, because in like an outright combat, they'd kill us. But if we could catch like one of the heroes, or even 2 against 3, surely we'd win. Like Anibot there, look at it. Well, it's dead now. I took damage off the tower again, which wasn't too clever there. It's because I got too excited. I'm like, I'm going in and I'm going to absolutely smash that animal. That animal Annie. Shenbot as well overextended itself. You know, and there's 3 of us there, so we've killed it. Ashenbot comes in. Or Ash even. Ashen. And we've killed that as well. So it's like, it's suddenly, because there were 3 of us in that lane, you know, we've done really good. I know that, yeah, they're bots and they've just come running straight into the fight, which isn't too clever. You wouldn't expect players to do that, or would you? I don't know. I suppose it depends on the caliber of players. So we smash that tower. Another bot comes in and starts running. Looks like it's about to get hammered. There we go. Now we're on the inhibitor. So we'll be able to take that out. So it's like we pulled our resources and attacked straight away. but we don't know where their heroes are. But because we're attacking their inhibitor, they're like, oh my god, we've got to get back. I think, yeah, I managed to get a heal off there. So I don't think I'm too bad with a heal. I'm generally pretty good with it, but I'm not like it's up again now. I could cast it. It's like, why haven't I cast it on Seretic or, you know, the other players? It's like, I've cast it now, but there was delays again. Could have done it faster. So, like, we're waiting now for the minions to come back, or at least that's what I'm doing. I'm thinking, look, we need minion support, but I mean, there's 4 of us there. There's no tower. There's 3 of them in minions, but do the minions really do that much damage? I don't know. I've ported back anyway to go and pick up some more items because I realised I've got 1,300 gold and, you know, I need to spend it. But this is another thing as well. Why is there no? Well, I'd love it if there was a search facility in the shop window, so I could just type the name in and find the item I want. But in time, I'll know where they are anyway. But it was really kipping me. So Zeal is not in line with the guide I was following, but it's because I was out of the fight for too long. I'm like, no, I need to buy something, so I just bought it. It seemed pretty decent at the time, and it's better than just running around with 1,300 gold in my pocket. We got the super minions now as well, super solid. Antibot's looking all ominous, coming down to me. See, I've seen it run into the side. And another thing as well. These creeps, when do you kill them? I'm guessing they should have been killed ages ago. In the tutorial, it was like kill them at level 3, I think it said. So what do you do? Just go and kill them at level 3? Surely you need to stay in the lane to stop the heroes coming? Again, it's probably something that you just do when you know you've got time for it. But the only way you're going to know is through experience. And unfortunately, I totally lack experience. So that super minion we've got is absolutely solid. He's just absolutely butchered his way through. Look at him, all the other minions are dead, but not him. It's just a case now of working our way back up to the base, because we know we've cleaned out all the towers and the towers don't respawn, so it's like, get back up there and do as much damage as we can. I'm trying to, like, I don't think I've really done that much of a good job because I've got a lot of mana. I could have done more damage to the minions, but it's like I want to save it for when the champions come, and 3 of them have just come now. But I've ran away. I've got my abilities up. I've gone in, I've given Reckoning. I've got my immunity up as well, so, you know, I didn't need to use it then, but maybe I could have pushed a little bit harder. I've got Righteous Fury available, so at least I know the name of the spells. And I've used Wreck and Righteous Fury, so I've done pretty well there in that combat. I've gone in and I've focused on one of the heroes and done a bit of damage to him to try and push him back, repel him. But now look, I've got Reckoning, I've used it again, that's good. Righteous Fury's back up again. Divine Blessing, the heal. Having the super minions though really helps. I mean, they can soak up a load of damage and they push the heroes back. So, I mean, I ain't doing too bad again now for level. I mean, I'm equal second at level 16. So, I did start off slow with the deaths and that. I shouldn't have really died that much. I would have been a much higher level. And also getting into the combat. But it's something I'm going to work on. And I was something in whether to put this on YouTube, like I said at the stop. But the thing is, it's like there, and I may as well do it because it shows people, you know, I'm not some frigging pro gamer. I've just turned up and I'm having a blast on a game. And I'm just giving you my thoughts on what's happened. Hopefully, though, you get a good impression of the gameplay from this. Gang squad just coming for me, so I was well out of there. Look at me. I've legged it, absolutely legged it. Fiddlesticks ain't happy, is he? Yeah, that's a scarecrow guy. Fiddlesticks. Uncle Fiddler. Dear oh dear. So we're in their base, we smashed their inhibitors. They don't really have... Our minions are waving up the map. I'm sort of equal level. Well, I am with that one bot there. The other bot is a lower level, but then there was an 18 one, I'm sure there was. And I've got some kind of effect on my head. I've got no idea what that means. I guess it's some kind of debuff. But I'm back out of there. I'm going back to the shop because I've got another 1300 gold. It's like, what shall I buy? I've realised, yeah, I'll open the window this time instead of moaning too much. And pick up a component for one of the weapons that was listed on the guide. Hopefully, I don't really like using guides, but when the game's so complicated, you know, it's like I don't want to go in totally gimped and just get beat because somebody's got a better item build than me. So I was like, no, I ain't having this. I'm gonna find some guides. Also, actually learn the game as well. So, but there's no better way of learning the game than just playing the game. Although I will admit, some people are just total lost causes. Look at me, I'm gagging for the gank. I'm like, I'm gonna take this guy out. I'm trying to get him with my reckoning. Look at him, he thinks he's gonna escape. Although Seretic ain't having none of that. Oh no, he nearly killed him. But Seretic's in a bad place. I should give Seretic my immunity. Yeah, I do. He needs a heal as well, but I don't have it. Somebody sealed him anyway. That's good work by the team. Looks like he's not long for this world anyway. So there's me again, like standing out, doing the damage because I'm like, I've got to protect our minions because our minions, you know, we've got loads of them, and when there's that many of them, they're going to do damage. But look at Anibot. Why didn't I steam into Anibot? Forget the minions, wreck Anibot. It would have died. Look at its health. If I'd hit that with all the damage, it would have died. It's a lot easier watching it back as well because when you're playing, it's like it feels dead frantic. Like loads and loads of things are going on. Level 17, almost at level 18 now. So I'm actually the second highest character now, which ain't too bad for like a 4th or 5th go on the game. And the games last really, really long as well, which is like, I can't imagine myself playing loads of games because one game is so taxing. It's kind of like how StarCraft is. When I play StarCraft, it's like so intensive. I can't play it for loads and loads, you know, I just can't keep playing it. I just don't have the worth to do it. I can do it, but I get worse and worse. It's like you go through like a peak stage, you know, where you build up, you get really good, then you start to drop down as you start getting mentally tired. It's just really a matter of time now until we kipper him, I think. I'm guessing there's been some right epic comebacks in this game, you know, when you're right in their base, you're doing loads of damage to them, you think you're about to lose, and then all of a sudden they turn the tide. Their inhibitors spawn back and they come down and give you the mullet. But then the game would last twice as long because they'd have to work all the way down our towers. Oh my lord. This is a bit better as well. I slightly looked at the fight as well. I think no, I was only looking for minions to spawn on with my teleport. I think I was. Not looking at what was going on. Where's the best place to attack from? At least I realised that Shenbot was behind. I could do some damage to him. Try and block him off. Spam all my abilities into him. And now I don't know what he did there. Maybe it's some kind of recall potion, emergency get out clause. Maybe it's an ability he's got. I don't know. I ain't got the experience, so I can't comment on it. Well, I can comment how rancid and horrible it was because he should have went down. Not as horrible as that though, because I think two of us just got totally murdered there by Ashbot and Anibot. I guess they're both DPS classes and they just totally smashed us. But look, our minions are so hard, the super minions. They're beating Howard down without us. I think we'd probably win if I just stayed in the base now. Or all of us stayed in the base, it made no difference. Look at him, just wading in with massive clubs with the big spiky balls. If you catch me playing the game as well, you got to give me a shout out. Your old man Stylosa. Hey, how's it going, Stylosa? What's the rockin', my man? If you're of that persuasion. So I'm coming back, but it's kind of pointless because their castle nexus thing is about to collapse. Ceretic says just for fun. Fiddlestick says GG, their castle blows to bits. And it's a win. And not too bad, everyone says GG. I went to say it, but I was too slow. So remember to check out unitlost.com and subscribe to the channel, people. Toodaloo.